Welcome back to Jurassic Park. At least a frontier version of it, with excessive micromanagement. We did the challenge mode last time, and it was relatively easy. So we're now going to Germany. A quiet location set on the coast of Germany at the edge of a large temperate forest. Rules against genetic modifications are strict here, and only herbivores are allowed. Do you have what it takes to reach 5 stars? By the way, it's true. Germany has relatively strict rules against genetic modification. But that's not a German thingy alone, that's a European thingy. Any experimentation on the human genome or DNA, that's bad voodoo. And only allowed in a small number of exceptions for good reasons. There's actually an ethical dilemma because some scientists claim we can free babies of certain illnesses. But that means to manipulate the human DNA. The human... full stop. It's problematic. Alrighty. Do you have what it takes to reach 5 stars? Only herbivores. Oh boy, the big meat eaters. Carnivores are the good ones in terms of getting visitors. So, oh yikes. So hard. Disease risk high. Oh dear. Max 2 star. Now, disease risk. Oh, more micromanagement. I mean, I don't give a shit about genome unlock or money. Or max species or staff centers, I don't care. But, disease risk, even more micromanagement. Nah, okay, we're going to play with normal. Alrighty. What? Existing? I never started this before, did I? What? That's odd. Okay. Staff are expensive to recruit, so think carefully before you fire one. I mean, that statement is true. Not only in this game.
This park should present a real challenge, but not how you might be tempted to think. See, in this part of Germany, the government restricts genetic manipulation, which is kind of our thing. So you'll have to keep an eye on disease. These Mesozoic marvels won't fare too well against modern illnesses. How about it? Ready to give it a shot? Huh? Shot? See what I did? Shot? No.
Okay. Oh. Challenge, yes. Expedition, research, increase income, increase park rating. Okay. So, science. Oh, come on. The first building I'm... Remaining task, vulnerable, lose as... Okay, then we're going to wait. And where are we going to build here? Okay, then let's build the expedition. I want run here. Closer to action. I like the outlines here that help you go on a straight path. Okay, response facility, we have that one. And now we just need dinosaurs. Yes, I know. So first enclosure will be in this corner. Okay, so we need to connect this path. No, let's go for that sort of line so we can still build buildings there. And expedition center. Let's see, what do we have? Struthia minus, another Triceraptor. Toceraptops, not Toceraptor. Let's go with Struthia minus for now. Okay, so that's fine. We can only do one expedition at a time. I forgot that. And I would like to see what research we can do. Guest attraction. It's never a bad idea. Even though we have to care, we don't have that much money right now. And we have expensive scientists. So they call this a large map. What? This is not even part of? This is supposed to be large. In general, I call this a small map, but I mean that's the problem with most Frontier games. Their maps are just tiny. I don't know why, especially in a game with dinosaurs where you need a heck lot of space. But okay. Alrighty, expedition. Gonna send another one. Struthia minus. There you go. And fossils. Oh, it's not even worth it. They barely found anything. Of course, we also need the hatchery. Okay, so our genome is complete, and we can... Pristine fossils. The fossils we recovered are unusually valuable as display pieces of our study. Oh. Publicity, no, we need money. Alrighty. What do they need? Dominance, panic, threat. That's not a problem. What do they need in terms of... wait a second. Genome library. Forest, ground leaf, water. Okay.
Okay, I'm Isaac Clement. Together, we'll create the most spectacular dinosaur park imaginable, and hopefully not die in the process. Really, I don't want to die. Look at an ostrich or emu, then look at this latest dinosaur, the Struthiomimus, and tell me you don't see a connection. This is one of the more bird-like dinosaurs that we've brought back from extinction. It literally has a beak instead of teeth. It's an herbivore that prefers to move in herds. Overall, a fantastic addition to the park.
Innovation Center. Oh, what?
Even I could do this next job, which means you should be able to as well. Read up on the details of the objective and then jump,
manatee
or
coverage.
Jump. Get it, huh?
That's a good space. Slash space.
We want the park to be as comfortable as home is for our guests. Okay, maybe it's louder and they need to keep the doors locked, but you get my point, right?
I mean, finally we can see our guests again. In our last game, we're just gone. And there was a patch today, but I was unable to find the bug that we had. It's the patch notes, so that was odd. Okay, those guys. You missing forest? Seriously? Give me a second. Where are they? No ranger team is sub at why? I did assign a ranger team. What? No. Task. Assign. Okay, now so they're fine. They're satisfied with that enclosure. Okay, so we need to...
You are making a park I want to visit. And I work here, Sounds like we have good news. This latest objective is finished. That feeling you have, the satisfaction of a job well done, never gets boring, I tell you.
Okay, let's see. I want bigger fence. That's very important. And let's see, infrastructure, we have that. That's important. And base for scientists also important. But first we need a paleomedical facility. Otherwise we're going to run into problems once they get illnesses.
Hi, I'm Claire Deering. I'm extremely passionate about the dinosaurs and about our responsibility to take care of them.
Is this a joke?
Sometimes when I feel overwhelmed, I remind myself that we are leading the way forward to a future with prehistoric animals. Crazy, right? That's why taking on objectives like this one should be a no-brainer.
I mean, the fish tank is clearly the king of Kotlet. In every game, in every scenario, if you have a fish tank, you're going to get money. I mean, now I know why all those vets have fish tanks in their waiting rooms.
Wow. Just wow. I knew you could do it, and now you have.
Okay.
Read up on this new objective, and then let me know you're going to do it.
Rating. I mean, the reward is the best.
The park rating could be higher. And I'd hate to think I failed in getting you to work harder.
So we can build another enclosure right here. I mean, why not? Okay, so they need forest, ground leaf, water. Again, okay. I mean, theoretically, we of course could build a hotel and then build a fence around it. So we could sort of build a hotel inside the enclosure, like this, and then just a fence around it. So they have better vision. Probably be better for your rating. Alrighty, airlift, of course.
Asset to be collected.
Now let's see, we still need to do a bit of research. We need a base for scientists, yes. We need to build our paleomedical facility. I'd like to see that one right next to this. It's a bit ridiculous that you can build buildings too close to other buildings and then your path can be blocked. That the pathfinding here is a bit off. should restrict you from building there in the first place.
Asset transportation underway. Asset delivered.
Nothing gets past me, especially mistakes. Make sure you're paying attention to the details or you'll be hearing from me. Who am I? Dr. Henry Wu. Do you see any resemblance between the Nasutoceratops and modern-day cattle? Look closely at the horns and their relation to the eyes. It's clear to me that as we bring these animals back to life, the connections between the past and the present sharpen, and along with it, our understanding. This is what my science is all about.
I'm pretty sure that in science speech that's called anecdotal evidence. And a real scientist should hear that. He will immediately be like, what? That's not evidence. Go back to school. I mean, there are certain connections. But there's a bit more to it than just, oh, horns and eyes are close to each other. That's not how it works. Can we improve the fence? Oh, we can. Of course we're going to do that. Undiagnosed. Ah, there he is. Common cold. Yeah, well, where's all that? Treat him. Oh, untreatable. Oh, of course, only if it gets problematic, then we can partially treat it. At least try to fight the symptoms with a bit of medicine. Like in real life. Alrighty, what's our next animal? Okay, first we're going to do what? Can I? Ah. I'm pretty sure that's not going to work. Oh, we can do it. Okay. Oh, don't... I was about to say don't tell me it won't work, but it will work. Okay. So, expedition. At Montosaurus, Nodo. Wait a second. What kind of animal do we want? Oh, wait, cha-cha-cha. All of them have a cold now. Oh dear. Amargasaurus. Okay. Amargasaurus. Edmond, no Amarga here. Polantracos. Gallimimos. I like the name. Wait a second, what's that? Mutaburu. What? Mutaburasaurus. What? I mean, it's Australia. It shouldn't surprise me. I mean, there's a reason why this entire continent was deemed a prison colony, and then everyone wanted to forget about it. I mean, the rest of the world is PvP, but Australia is PvE, so that's kind of troublesome. Okay. Construction. Lose fire. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Fossils. Mutaburasaurus. I mean, it also looks kind of Australian, so I guess that's acceptable. I mean, there are animals actually in Australia that won't kill you. Small ones. It's not that they don't want to, but they just can't. That's Australia for you. Alrighty. And until next time, we're just going to take a quick look at our common cold-hearted Nasotoceratops. Butchered that one.